Hey there, this is Dr. Ferreira, and thank you once again for joining me on this video. Today I want to share with you guys 4 simple tips on how to help maintain, or if not reduce, your weight in preparation for summer. So with that being said, I want to start with the first one that's going to have the largest impact on your weight loss and weight management, and that is diet and nutrition. Everybody wants to know what diet to go on to, which one's going to be the one that does the best. I always say let's keep it simple and let's start you with just eating a nice, healthy, simple diet that nature intended you to eat. So that's the whole foods diet. And that is basically getting rid of processed foods, refined carbs, refined sugars, and then just sticking with the basics, making sure the majority of your diet is vegetables. We also want to see healthy proteins in there, such as, healthy lean meats. It doesn't always have to be animal-based. It could also be plant-based, like, for instance, legumes, nuts, seeds. So there's a variety of vegetables too that have proteins. So keeping it simple with nice, clean, healthy proteins. Also want to see healthy fats in there. So that could be coconut oil, olive oil, avocados. Healthy fats are necessary, unlike that myth of low fat. We don't want low fat. We want healthy fat in your diet. The other thing that I want to see in your diet is a variety of colors. That way you know you're getting the most amount of nutrition and a variety of nutrition in your diet. Helping you prepare your foods, so then that way you could prevent yourself from sabotaging your goals when you're tempted by your office mates on eating something unhealthy. You have some healthy snacks available to you. So preparing your meals is going to be key also on reaching your goals. The other thing we want to see is making sure you're well hydrated. The majority of our body is made out of water. So if you're not hydrated, then you're not going to be able to efficiently produce the necessary mechanisms to help with your metabolism. So I always suggest about half your body weight in ounces of water is a safe bet. Um, Making sure you also reduce your toxic load. So that could be removing a lot of the conventional type produce and moving towards organic. That in itself could also help with reaching your weight loss goals. So now moving on from diet, we want to move on to the second tip, which is exercise. And so exercise is great and very important, but I think a lot of people just emphasize the cardiovascular aspect of diet. I also want to see weightlifting be incorporated, because weightlifting allows you to build muscle, and when you build muscle, you also allow your body to burn fat a little quicker even when at rest, such as sleeping. So it's very important. It's also very important to our bone health too. So making sure you incorporate weightlifting would be nice in your exercise regime. Likewise with having enough time to rest, so that way your body doesn't get overtaxed and start creating cortisol, which is going to help you gain weight, and that's exactly not what you want to do. It's quite the opposite. So you want to make sure that you are resting and not overdoing it to be counterproductive with your exercise regime. And next we move on to sleep. Getting sufficient sleep is very important, because if you're not getting sufficient sleep, then we start seeing all your hard effort for your diet and your exercise go backwards. So now we're going to start disrupting some of the hormones that allow us to maintain and if not lose weight, such as our insulin, ghrelin, leptin. All these hormones begin to get disrupted with disruption of sleep. Studies have shown that less than 6 hours of sleep will basically counteract our hard efforts in our diet. Likewise, if you're having 4 days of disrupted sleep and trying to catch up, that in itself can also be not so beneficial, because we start seeing insulin resistance take place. So more of a reason why it is necessary to get sufficient sleep. Last but not least is making sure you're seeing a healthcare provider to find any other imbalance that might be going on if you're doing everything you possibly can and mentioning all these tips and you're still not losing weight. There's something else going on, and we need to find it so you can go ahead and reach your goals to a healthy weight. So with that being said, thank you once again for watching this video, and we will see you next time. Thank you.